Our CFO called Mr. Ackman this morning and asked him to participate. Mr. Ackman said no, and he refused. Now we know what this has been going on for in the shadows, as we say, for the last 8 months. This has been ridiculous what's happening here. We're not a pyramid scheme. That's a bogus accusation. We have millions of customers around the world. We don't pay for recruiting. We've been in business 32 years. We just announced a $100 million facility in North Carolina employing over 500 people with the governor of North Carolina this morning. This is a legitimate company. Mr. Ackman's proposition that the United States will be better when Herbalife is gone. The United States will be better when Bill Ackman's gone.
Mr. Johnson, one of the concerns aired by folks that consider your company to be a pyramid scheme, and this is something that's come to you through the country of Belgium in a lawsuit, more recently today through Bill Ackman, and questions have been raised by other major investors, including David Einhorn, are the sales that go on of your products confined to your own distribution network? Is that the case, or is it broader than that?
We have millions of customers, millions upon millions of customers. Lieberman Research was hired by us to go out and verify and validate that. We've been validating it for the last 2 quarters. We will continue to do that. That's never been a problem, none with the FTC, none with anyone. Our customers are sometimes called distributors. That's the only confusion that we have, and they are distributors because they get a discount on our product.
Can you give us a percentage figure, though, Mr. Johnson, as to what percentage of your sales are outside that distribution network?
90%.
So the vast majority.
Absolutely.
So, Michael, we heard your strong comments on Ackman. Okay, I'm not going to agree or disagree. I don't know Bill that well, but he's a smart guy. You can't refute that. David Einhorn, smart guy. We don't know his position, but he raised questions as well. What are they missing? What are they not seeing or not understanding specifically about your company?
They need to come out and spend time with us, just like Herb Greenberg did 2 weeks ago. They need to come out and see our customers, see our opportunity, see the way that our products are made, see the way that our business is put into the marketplace. These guys are listening to a report that was generated by a research firm in New York, and we've asked for that, and we've sent her a legal letter as of this week to say, send us this report. We'll talk to you about anything. We've been boxing in the shadows with this for 10 months now. This is a ridiculous assertions by people who are trying to manipulate our stock.
We'll get more details on this tomorrow morning at a Midtown Manhattan presentation where Ackman's going to be getting into more details about his thesis. But from what I'm told, and I'm one of our hedge fund reporters, he considers this to be one of the best fundamental research cases he's ever seen, a short thesis on your company. What other issues are being missed in the translation? You don't spend a year based on one research report, correct? I mean, Bill Ackman's known for doing deep fundamental research on his ideas, good or bad, but he puts a lot of work into it.
I'm sure he does. And why didn't he come and talk to us?
Well, I'm sure tomorrow, if you'd like to rejoin us, we'd love to talk to you about a response to what he says to investors.
I'm sure we'll have one ready.
So take us more into the call. You said that your CFO spoke with Ackman this morning, and then you said you had asked him to participate. What did you mean by that?
Our CFO asked to participate in Mr. Ackman's presentation tomorrow, and he was refused.
Okay, so you guys said, hey, let us be a part. You're going to slam us. Let us be a part of it, and Ackman said no.
That's correct.
Did he give you a reason why he said no?
No.
Would you do it if he changed his mind?
Absolutely.
Do you expect him to change his mind?
Don't know.
And you also mentioned, sorry about these rapid-fire questions, Michael, you mentioned market manipulation. You came out swinging pretty hard at the beginning of the interview. You mentioned some options expiring on Friday. You're obviously very passionate about this. What are you prepared to do? Are you planning to take further action if you really believe something was going on?
We want the SEC to take action.
So, Michael, are we correct in surmising that you consider this to be essentially a market manipulation, a bunch of shorts ganging up on your company? Because clearly the market reaction to Herbalife this year has not been positive. You're getting these accusations from Belgium. You're getting them now from Ackman. You're getting them from other small investors voting with their wallets, essentially. Is it just a broad misunderstanding?
Yes.
And to what do you attribute that? You just think it's rumor mongering in the market?
Yes. And you know something, guys? I don't want to get too much deeper in this. The lawyers are going to go crazy if I do. I'm sure that they are already. So I'm going to have to say thank you very much for the time. This is not the last that you've heard from me.
Oh, okay. And Michael, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, before you go, we're not going to get any more trouble with your counsel. I certainly understand that. They're probably sitting there with a legal pad and pen. But I do want to ask you, got a little time left here. Before you go, make the case for Herbalife. You've been defending the company. You've addressed what Ackman is going to say. You've talked about that. Make the case for your company to the investors that are watching CNBC right now.
Herbalife's been in business for 32 years. We give people a personal business opportunity to make a little money. If they want to work their butts off, work their tails off, they can make more than a little money. They might be able to make a lot of money. We have one of the greatest health nutrition products on the face of the earth, from seed to feed. We're growing our own crops. We're putting it through our own facilities. We are testing our product night and day. We have got some of the best people on the face of the earth around our product, around our business opportunity. We're building a brand, as you can see, on a global basis. We are incredibly proud of this company, where it is going today, tomorrow, and into the deep future.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time. Thank you very much for joining us today. Michael Johnson, the CEO of Herbalife.